What is up, you happy hustlers out there? Cary Jack here, and I'm with my beautiful partner, Stephanie Hernandez.
What's up?
Day 9, guys, you are almost happy hustlers. Can you believe it? This is one of my favorite modules.
My absolute favorite modules.
For sure. We're talking about nature connection. We got our plants.
We're talking about some tree-hugging, earth-loving, good stuff.
Oh, yeah, and we're talking about how you can get out in that big wide world and explore nature and connect to Mother Earth and disconnect from all the drama, the technology, the anxiety, the stress, the fear, and just be in your primal form. And that is what it is all about.
Yes.
Tapping in to nature.
Say that again.
Amen.
Disconnect to connect.
Right on.
Right on.
Love that.
That was a lot. That was a lot.
It was a lot. Thank you, guys. Now let me ask you a question to kick things off. When was the last time that you went outside without your device? Oh shit. He said it. Oh shit. Without your device. You didn't take it with you. You went for a walk and didn't have your phone. You went for a hike and didn't bring your ear pods or music. Like, you just listened to nature. Or you went paddleboarding or boating. You know, when was the last time? Seriously.
And didn't need to take that picture and show it on Instagram.
Yeah, selfie game.
Didn't
real
happen
strong.
if it's not on the gram.
Yeah, if you didn't take a picture when you were hiking, were you really hiking? I don't know.
But you were present.
But you were present. Kick us off with a quote, Steph. What is that?
All right. How you climb a mountain is more important than reaching the top.
And that is from Patagonia founder Yvon Chouinard. And really, guys, it is all about how you tap in, not how long or, you know, where. It's just how you tap in. If you get into nature, even just sitting in the grass for 10 minutes can ground you to Mother Earth, and it's so valuable. So that's what we're talking about, how you can happy hustle with nature connection. And the first thing is just getting outside more. We want you to get outside tomorrow, if not today. But frankly, you got to schedule this. It's just, if it's not a habit, like for us, we know we're going for a walk, you know, with the dogs, especially if you have dogs or pets, you know, that need to go out. It's a great reason to go connect.
And that's a big part of the happy hustle is, you know, it's not about driving, productivity. It's about balance.
Yeah.
So get outside, get barefoot, feel the grass, the ground, the soil in between your toes, feel the sun on you, and feel the energy that fills you up just by doing that alone.
Yeah. I mean, it's sad because I don't think enough people get outside. And, you know, frankly, we're living like zoo animals in our confined homes with unnatural light and recycled
Taking
air.
Supplements of vitamin D instead of going outside.
Yeah.
And getting in the sun.
Exactly. And then we commute in our cage on wheels or automobiles, and we got, you know, same thing, recycled air. And, you know, it's unfortunate, but we're not getting outside, but maybe sometimes even an hour a day, if that. And then we'll go to our high-rise, you know, cage, which is, you know, where we potentially work. And unfortunately, you know, we have the same problems there. You know, recycled air, unnatural light, and these things all add up. And we are, you know, we're animals. We're meant to be outside.
Primal.
We're meant to tap in to, you know, nature and listen to Mother Earth and get dirty and get that good bacteria and those good germs and build our immune system. Yeah, high five.
Build the immunity.
But for real, and that's what we're talking about, is just getting outside more, taking more trips, camping, just being in nature in this module, right? I mean, the first time you really tapped in
was when my first time packing.
Yeah.
With Cary.
Yeah.
And we went out.
Backpacking,
yeah. And I had a pack that was like 70 pounds, and I was hiking through, and
She's a
by
beast.
like hour, how many hours were we hiking?
About 5.
About 5 hours. Like hour 4, 3, I'm getting like followed by horse flies, and I'm like getting tired, thinking, oh my God, get me back in my house. No wonder there's comfort. But then when you settle in, and I remember Cary told me, he's like, it takes a couple of days to kind of adjust to nature. And it really did. By the second day, I just understood. And I felt a sense of calm, peace, no anxiety, all of these mental health crises, you know, and away from devices, away from cell towers, away from everything. And there was nothing pulling me away. It was just a place to be and be still and enjoy and be primal. And there was just such a level of fulfillment from that.
Yeah.
It was the first time I got it.
And the best part about that is it's free.
Yeah.
Just get outside. It's free. It doesn't cost you a penny for the most part, unless, gas to get to and from the mountains or to the beach or wherever you need to go to tap into nature. But that was such a beautiful moment for Steph. And I fortunately had that growing up, half in Montana, camping, fishing, hiking, hunting, being in the woods. My whole childhood, I just took to nature. And then growing up half in Florida, surfing, skating, fishing, boating, I just feel very blessed to have both sides of nature in these different perspectives. So I'm a passionate environmentalist, and that leads us to the next point that I really want to talk about is protecting nature and really focusing on how you right now can make conscious choices with your purchasing. The value of how you spend your money is not just in terms of saving for yourself, but saving the planet.
And voting with your dollar. That's what it comes down to. And also just the fact of realizing that not only is the power within each of us individually, but we also have the responsibility. And I think now with everything happening with the quarantine and the pandemic and all these changing times, all it's doing is giving us opportunity to open our eyes and understand, okay, maybe there is a different way of living. Maybe there is a way of living that we can be one with nature, take care of nature, not destroy her and overexploit her. It's really just being one and in love with each other and with nature and coexisting.
Yeah, so well said. Coexisting and focusing on mitigating our waste is one crucial element.
Yep.
Now, we do have a company that we have worked with for years. It's my brother's company, Sustainable Breakthroughs. This says fuck plastic.
My favorite one.
And this says be the change you wish to see in the world. And these are simple ways that you can protect Pachamama. Instead of using a plastic straw, you get a stainless steel straw and a straw cleaner to clean out the gunk inside. And then you got a spork.
It's even got a little avocado cutter.
They're great for avocados.
I mean, we use it for avocado.
But a fork on one side, a spoon on the other, and a knife in on the fork edge really helps decrease plastic cutlery from ever entering the landfills and the oceans, which kill marine life and destroy our ecosystem. So conscious changes.
Yeah, that the fact that this will save so much plastic from, like Cary said, going into the ocean, but also for sanitary reasons now with the pandemic.
For sure.
Bring in your own silverware, knowing where it's, what kind of germs and things are on there. So
there's a link, sustainablebreakthroughs.shop, if you want to get one of these. Simple changes like this really make a huge impact. Not using plastic bags. If you can, bring your own recycled bags. Eating meat is unfortunately a big, I still eat meat from time to time. Steph eats meat. But essentially, if you just decrease the amount of meat, red meat, that you're eating, really has a big impact on the environment. And simple changes that you can implement in your life have a monumental effect on the planet collectively if we all become eco-warriors and vote with our dollars and support conscious companies, especially ones that say B Corporation. I urge you to look at B Corporations like Patagonia, like Ben & Jerry's. There's companies that are out there that are doing the right thing, being transparent and focusing on the triple bottom line, the people, the planet, and the profits. So that's the way that I urge you to implement, these changes, this mentality to become an eco-warrior, to not only, connect with nature more, but also to help protect our planet.
Yeah.
Great points there. Anything else to add?
No, just the fact that we all need to keep connected. And it is about, I think right now what a lot of people don't realize is we have such an overload of dopamine.
Yeah.
And it's insane because dopamine, people talk about how good it is. Yeah, you want to become or get into a state of dopamine and increase those levels. But there is something to be said about us having that overload. And it's through our devices, our computers, and the TVs, and we're constantly being pulled in all these different directions. And it's important for us to go into a place where we can be still, We can make better decisions from there. Magic happens there. Life is better there. We're fulfilled.
Yeah.
And I think that is one of the key points to really helping this whole crisis of mental health.
Yeah, for sure. Well said. Nature has so many benefits. Tapping in to where it all started. That is what it's about. And if you want to tap in and actually, come cowboy up in Montana with us, we actually host a mastermind. Every summer we do this wagon train mastermind. It's a hoot of a good time. Cowboying up on horseback. We go at least usually 3 days, sometimes 5 on horseback, 15 miles a day. And it's a great time. You can learn more at caryjack.com if you're interested in that. But ultimately,
great website.
Thank you. Paid her to say that. Small plug. But really, guys, this whole module is just about tapping into nature. There's not any fancy bells and whistles. We're going to ask you some more questions, obviously, in the coursework. But really, it's just about tapping into nature, getting outside more, and then protecting our planet, being conscious with your spending, supporting companies that are doing good in the world, not ones that aren't. And that's what it's about.
And we challenge you. We challenge you to go outside, take a walk, go outside, rollerblade, go on the bike, go on your boat, leave your phone at home.
Yeah.
See how that feels. It's going to feel uncomfortable at first because we are so addicted to that dopamine, those notifications, all of that. We challenge you to make it a habit for at least 1 week. 15 minutes, no more than that. And then see how you start to feel and how more present you become each time you go out and do this. Yeah,
and just to piggyback on that, we actually do a digital detox usually once a week on Sundays. We don't even touch our devices.
And also on date nights.
And on date nights and on walks. So anytime you can disconnect to reconnect to what's important, you'll see the difference in your overall mood and just your happiness in general. So I urge you, if you're ready, start small with that digital detox, maybe 30 minutes here, hour there, and then when you're ready, full Sunday digital detox. It is marvelous feeling.
It really is beautiful.
Yeah, really is.
Don't fight it, flow it.
Love that. I hope you guys got some value from this one. Go outside and connect. All right, we love you. Peace.